Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. It is rainy today, so it's kind of a nice, just cloudy, dark day. As for today, I need to get my yarn from yesterday that I got all rolled up, and mostly I just want to show you how the blanket's doing and kind of, just make the video about that today. But it's still going to be fairly normal. I need to do my workout in the garage with Dad later, but that's not till much later. And besides that, I don't really know what else I'll be doing. It's going to be pretty much just a calm rainy day, which is kind of nice. It hasn't rained in a very long time, obviously, because it's been snowing. But yeah, I think the rain's just gonna clean everything out, and you know how the road gets super like covered in all the salt and the sand and stuff, so it's gonna clean everything up a bit. It's gonna be very nice. But anyway, I hope you're having a good day today, and I'll see you in a second with whatever I'm doing next. It's been a few hours, and I figured, because I think last thing I said was I'll see you next time I'm doing something. Well, I just took out my recycling, which is a big yay, because I've been meaning to do that for the past like at least 2 weeks now. I keep forgetting. And now I'm gonna work on some sewing. So if you've been watching for a bit, you know that I have some clothing sensory issues. I just got some new stuff, which is very exciting, and I already did it to a pair of pants that I got. I don't like elastic bands on the waist, but everything that I get has elastic band waists, because like I don't like jeans or anything especially. But I just got a pair of shorts. I'll show you it here in a second. And I love the shorts. I absolutely love them. Even with the elastic, they were still okay, which is pretty darn impressive for me. I'm still gonna take the elastic, well, I'm in the process of taking the elastic out, but I wanted to show you it because that's what I'm doing now. I know there's not much to see, but these are the shorts that I got. They're just like they're the 3-inch running shorts, I think, from Old Navy. They don't have the elastic waistband in them anymore. I cut that out, so that's gone now, and now I just have to get all of this stitching out, and that's why there's little pieces of fluff all over my carpet, because I'm currently cutting it. But these two things were in separate pieces, which is very annoying. Like this is the top of the shorts where the elastic was attached to, and then the elastic, and I didn't cut any of the fabric. This was all just the stitching that was on. So apparently I have to cut out the elastic, and it's sewn in there as well. So I will re-sew this fabric and just add a drawstring to it, and that'll be that. And then they're comfortable. But yeah, so that's what I'm up to now. I'm just like taking the elastic out of a pair of shorts and re-sewing it, so that way, you know, it's comfortable for me, because this around my waist, it's just it's hard to explain. If you have issues with clothing and stuff, you know what I mean. Alright, since the last time I talked to you, I got the elastic out from inside all of the fabric there, so now I just have to re-sew that piece of fabric around the shorts, and then they'll be, you know, good to go. I should probably be able to get it done tomorrow, which would be exciting. I really like those shorts too, so I'm looking forward to wearing them. I like that material and everything, so it's exciting that I found something that's like really comfortable. Obviously we don't change yarn color today, by the way. And as for the yarn, I didn't get to rolling a single one of them today because I got distracted by doing the shorts instead, because I felt like sewing instead of doing the yarn. So I'll get those over the weekend, maybe on Sunday, because that's a good rest day and I have a lot of free time, like not working out and stuff. So I'll probably roll them then. It shouldn't take long. I mean, the main reason why I don't necessarily enjoy rolling the yarn is because not because it takes a long time or anything. I actually enjoy rolling them all up, unless there's a knot in it. Then it can be a little bit frustrating because it slows you down, you know? Is because they have, like, when you're working with yarn quickly, the little fibers start to float around in the air and stuff. So when you're rolling it, you're working with it very, very quickly, and a lot of it flies around. So I'm not necessarily a fan of that. It's not something I enjoy. So I'm not looking forward to that part of it, but I am looking forward to having it all rolled, especially because like what I'm planning on doing is like this one, I will instead of starting a new like ball, I'll just tie it onto this the loose string there, and then added to, same with all the other colors that aren't currently in use. So like the green one, I'll wait until I get a day when it's not on the needle, and then I will add it to that ball of yarn as well. Like, I can do it to the blue one and everything because they're not in use. Other stuff that I did today, it was a pretty normal Friday. It was just very calm because it was rainy all day, and it's still raining. It kind of stopped here and there, like throughout the day, you know, it's not like constantly raining. But because it has been raining all day, like, it was a good thing that I showed you the snow yesterday. Oh, I don't know. I bet the snowmen are gone too. There might be a little tiny bit of the snow triangles left over, but I think they're probably gone too. The point that I'm getting to here is that I think all of the snow, 99% of the snow is all gone. Even the like mounds of snow that were piled up from the driveway and the road and everything, it's all gone. And it's kind of crazy how fast it went away, because it was just like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 days ago, it was still, everything was completely white and you couldn't even see the grass really in most places. You could in some. And now it's just like, I think by tomorrow it'll all be gone, even the snow triangles and the mounds and stuff. It's just crazy how fast it melts once it gets some water and, you know, not freezing temperatures on it. Now that I'm all done with the first row here, almost, I'm gonna flip it around, and then I will show you how it's doing. This is the last row for the entire first month of the year, and I honestly, I can say, truly, I would not be doing this without you. So thank you so much for being here and, you know, enjoying it and listening to me chat and stuff while I knit. Because I don't think I would be, you know, doing it at all. I probably honestly would have stopped at about 2-ish weeks and then never returned. And now it's like, I don't know, it's a really enjoyable part of my day. I really look forward to getting to knit and to talk with you and just sit down for a bit and, you know, just relax and enjoy. But anyway, for the blanket, since I wanted to talk about it a little bit, I'm going to try and get this blanket here so it's stretched out on both needles so you can see how wide it is. Since it has been a month, it is 200 stitches across, if I counted correctly when I put it on. I'm not sure, I might have lost count, but I believe it is 200 stitches across. I was gonna try and do 365 to make it a big square, but I started out on the smaller needles and the 200 barely fit. So then I got these from Mom for Christmas. These ones are now long enough, so the 200 it's still tight on here, honestly. So I don't think I would have done 365 even if I did have these, but it is 200 across, and then I will be doing, you know, a row for, or I guess it's 2 rows. I don't know how it is, I don't know the right word, but you know what I mean. I don't know how it's like, if it's 1 row going back or if it's 1 row back and forth. I don't know what it counts as. But I do the back and forth, so it's technically 2 rows every day. I'm not going to be doing, like, I have seen some temperature blankets have like a white, like just 1 white row in between the months, so that way, you know, like at a glance when the months were. But I'm not going to be doing that because I want it to stay simple, and like in the future when I were to look at it or whatever, it's just a blanket. But if you look closer, you'll be able to see the different temperatures and know that it's temperature blanket, so that's what I'm doing. And that's also why I don't have a bazillion different colors. I just have the 5. So that way there are thicker colors in one like spot, and I don't have to like change it every single day. So it's not just like this whole thing of just a different color every day and have it be super messy. I want it to be more on the solid colors. So I think I'm halfway-ish, maybe a little bit further. I still can't fully tell how wide it's gonna be, which is kind of funny because it's really driving me nuts. I'm really curious, but it is getting close. Oh, and the white row on the bottom was was me doing a test to see if I could even handle knitting that my Arrow Garden just turned on if you hear water. I was just going to test to see if I could handle knitting that much in one like sitting, and I could, so it was very exciting. And then I was going to take it off and just kind of like, you know, start at the beginning. But then I ended up liking it. Hang on a second. Of course I put it on the back for you. I even tried that time, but it was already facing the right way for you. But here it is, like, spread out. I know you can't really tell. Really hard to show you like how wide it is, but it is very wide. So again, with the not doing 365, I think 200 is gonna be perfect, because it's just gonna pretty much be a throw and not a like for my bed type situation. I have plenty of those blankets. I don't need any more. Hopefully you were able to kind of get an idea on how wide it is there, because I know I can't really tell yet, but I'm looking forward to figuring out like how wide it'll be and seeing when I'll be able to like see how wide it's gonna be. Back to the little white edge. I was gonna take that off, on the bottom. I was gonna take that off and just kind of like, because it's a thicker yarn and it's a completely different like thing on there. It's even two different colors of white. I don't know if I'll be able to show you. I'll try to show you it in the video because it's funny, but it's like a little tiny bit of another white that I had, and then I guess I just had them tied on to each other because I was like, yeah, it's close enough. I decided to leave it on because, one, it was the first thing that I tried doing for the blanket, and I was just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna regret pulling that off, so I left it. And then second, I decided to actually kind of make it like a useful thing. I don't exactly know. I think I figured it out. I'm going to use that to like embroider or crochet in the 2025, because I know how to. Generally, it's not like great or anything, but I can do it. So that way I will know that this is my 2025 temperature blanket. I think I'll always know that. But I want to put like the year on it, like date it anyway. And I'm going to do the same white on the bottom as well, so it matches, and probably along the sides to, you know, make it like it has a frame type thing. But I'll get that knit once the whole blanket is made, so that's not going to be until next year probably, and I just think that's going to be kind of cool to have on it for the future, so I'll always remember that that's when this was made. And then I have my temperature guide hanging behind you. I can pull that off in a second. It's just up on my desk with some blue tape. But all of those tassels, since those are super helpful for me and also being used, I am going to save all of those pieces of yarn as well and put those on the blanket too, on each of the corners probably is my plan. Like, I'll mix them together and just kind of put them on each of the corners, so that way those will also be with the blanket forever. I just think it's kind of like, I want to use everything. That's what I'm planning to do with the blanket, and this is officially the last few stitches of the first month of the year. And I honestly couldn't have done this without you, so thank you so much. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the February colors are gonna be. The first bit is gonna start out as green. I know that much. I accidentally put the orange yarn in my basket. That doesn't go there yet. You're not rolled. All right, last two of the first month is officially done. I wouldn't be doing this without you, I should say, because it's not done. This is the first month. But here it is, the first full month of 2025. Oh, let me see if I can you even tell? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, you can tell. You can see how these two rows are a different color white than these three. That's because they're a different yarn. I ran out, and then I also have that yarn with me, so I have this for the end of the year. Oh, hey, I have the these are the knitting needles that I started out with. These are my favorite knitting needles ever. There for a while I still do, but now they're in a basket. I left them on the floor and I kept breaking all of my crochet hooks and knitting needles and stuff. And then I got these, and then I started being more careful with it because Yeah, I was not good with taking care of my knitting needles. But yeah, anyways, this is the first full month of the temperature blanket, and I love it so much. And it's thanks to you guys for being here and knitting with me that this thing is being made. Oh, the temperature colors. Hang on before I forget. These are the tassels that I'm going to be, whoa, what are you guys doing? Stuck on the tape. These are the tassels that I'm going to be using, and these are that's the temperature guide that that I go by. But yeah, these are the tassels that I'm going to keep because they are going to be helpful here for the entire year. So I won't want to get rid of them, and I want to keep it with the blanket, so that's why I'm going to put them on at the end of the year. I just have to say a huge thank you so much for being here for this past month, for the first month of the year, and just everything. I just hope you know how much I enjoy getting to talk to you, and just like knowing that you're here. It means, you know, so much to me, and I hope you know how much I appreciate it. And just like, yeah, I know I'm not good at like expressing myself, but I hope you know how much I'm grateful for you, and like just thank you so much for being you and being here for all of the knitting and all of January's videos. It felt like a really long month. I know I keep saying it, but it really has felt like a long month, and I loved it. I hope February is also as long feeling. And as for the videos, obviously, just because it's a new month, I'm not stopping dailies. I will see you in February. Wait, you're watching this in February. How's February? Tomorrow for you is, I don't know if this is a worldwide thing. It might just be an American thing. I have absolutely no idea. But February 2nd is Groundhog's Day, and I'm thinking, when is it that spring comes early? He doesn't see his shadow. I don't really follow it. I just like nature says. So I just go by nature, so that's how it works for me. But anyway, I hope you're having a good February so far, and thank you so much for watching all the videos so far this year. I've really been enjoying making them for you, and I hope you've been enjoying them. And as for today, I hope you had a good day today, no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day today, and thank you so much for being here for like every day that you're here. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow for the next video. I truly hope you know how much it means to me that you're here, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you again so much for watching. Bye! I'll see you soon.